jumping the people to mess around. They're doing the mess around. They're doing the mess around. Everybody do the mess around.
From Studio 201 in Charleston, South Carolina, it's the Sunday Night Show hosted by Matt Gordner.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Welcome to the Sunday Night Show. I'm your host, Matt Gordner. We got a brand new show. We got a great show for you tonight. Welcome,
I'm
Addison Brown.
so excited for this show. My name's Addison Brown. We're excited to be here. I'm
You're
also
very
excited. Yeah, because I get to show you guys my brand new shirt.
You're wearing a cool new shirt.
Yes. His name is Napoleon Slothaparte. Keep a lookout for my other shirts. I have a variety.
Well, now that we've gotten that taken care of, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight to the news. As you might have noticed, if you're a Charleston resident, we had some flooding last week. It was kind of a big deal. And, you know, if you get the idea, water sits, it becomes kind of stagnant, kind of smelly. People may have noticed that smell. Although, in my opinion, it is still an improvement on what King Street normally smells like on a Saturday morning. Took that picture myself, actually.
Oh, you did? Well, it's a wonderful photograph.
I did, but, you know, I imagine that's how it looks.
Yeah, probably.
On Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. It's not a nice place. On to fantasy sports. Yes, fantasy sports. The scandal that's unfolding, it's continuing to unfold, about insider trading, maybe, something like that in the fantasy sports world. Apparently, employees at DraftKings were accused of using information that they stole from FanDuel, like betting odds, statistics, numbers, things like that, to win huge amounts of money, and vice versa with both companies. So it's hard to believe that that's where the world is coming to. People cheating, essentially, insider trading in fantasy sports. As if the following group of people hadn't already taken a on the integrity of professional sports.
Okay, hold on. That's not fair. Jerry Sandusky was not involved in professional sports.
You're right. That was a minor incident, what he did. I'm going to hell.
Yeah. In a handbasket.
President Obama, yes, President Obama has brought up some issues surrounding gun control. That's a surprise.
It's a minor issue.
Believe it or not, there are people out there who disagree with his opinion.
It cannot be this easy for somebody who wants to inflict harm on other people to get his or her hands on a gun.
You're always going to have problems.
When Americans are killed in mine disasters, we work to make mine safer.
Stuff happens. There's always a crisis. And the impulse is always to do something, and it's not necessarily the right thing to do.
When Americans are killed in floods and hurricanes, we make communities safer.
You're not going to handle it with more gun control.
When roads are unsafe, we fix them.
Before we start calling for more laws, I think we ought to consider why we don't enforce the laws we have.
Each time this happens, I am going to say that we can actually do something about it, but we're going to have to change our laws.
Yes, that is good. That's very good. But I don't think any of those comments beat Ben Carson's comment on how he believes the Holocaust. Yes, that one. He believes the Holocaust may have ended differently if the Jewish people had been allowed to bear arms.
So, but just clarify, if there had been no gun control laws in Europe at that time, would 6 million Jews have been slaughtered?
I think the likelihood of Hitler being able to accomplish his goals would have been greatly diminished if the people had been armed.
Now, this could just be my man crush on Quentin Tarantino, but I imagine that looking something like this. Maybe Ben Carson has a point. The world may never know. Matt Damon has a new movie out. It's called The Martian. I had the opportunity to see it in theaters. It was very good. Here's a clip from it right here.
I guarantee you that at some point, everything's going to go south on you.
Ready?
And you're going to say, this is it. This is how I end.
Commander, Mark is dead. We have to go now.
Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work.
This will come as quite a shock to my crewmates. And to NASA. And to the entire world. But I'm still alive.
I think what Hollywood is trying to say is that if Matt Damon is ever trapped...
Sir, what about them? I mean, there's barely hardly enough of this...
Two of our guys already died trying to find you, all right?
Sir.
That's right.
Like, anywhere. We're going to get him, no matter what. You ever seen any of those movies?
Yeah. No, I've never seen any of those movies.
Matt Damon he's a whole lot of all right.
Does that make me an outcast? Am I a bad person for not
It,
having seen these movies?
it makes me question a couple of things.
All right, well.
But I'm going to give you an
work it out
opportunity
later.
to redeem yourself here.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right.
Because also in entertainment news, Daniel Craig, he plays James Bond. He just finished his fourth installment in the Bond franchise, which I think is the 24th Bond film overall. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
But when prompted about the opportunity of reprising his role for a fifth film, he actually said this: "I would rather slit my wrists with broken glass than play James Bond again." Can you believe that?
Seems a bit harsh.
Seems a bit hard, right? And then he's made some good movies, right?
Yes, all of which I have seen. Every single one.
All of them.
I love James Bond and that one that he did last year.
Okay. Whether or not that's true, I found that hard to believe because this is coming from a guy who has the opportunity to work with great directors like Sam Mendes, and he makes films that look like this. That's pretty good stuff, right?
Such good stuff.
Just makes you want to quarter chub in the morning.
Steal a car.
What kind of car do they drive in the James Bond movies?
Lamborghini.
Yes.
Audi. Hyundai Sonata.
Yes. Finally,
I think that's it. It's a Honda Civic, is what it is. It's the getaway car.
It's yes, it is. He's got it in 5-speed.
It's a smart car.
I think Aston Martin's gonna be like, it's
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
That's
yeah.
that's what I meant to say the first time.
I know. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Finally, in College of Charleston related news, we had the rainstorm. Obviously, some people are calling it aquapocalypse, which I think is quite clever.
Aquapocalypse.
Aquapocalypse.
Nice
Yes.
term.
Well, aquapocalypse has been the first time the Cougar Alert system has been tested since last February when we had that.
Oh, the bomb threat.
The bomb threat,
Yeah.
shooter scare. No one really knew what was going on.
It was just a scare.
It was
Don't
just
worry.
a scare. It was, yeah. Anyway, this is the first time the Cougar Alert system has been put to the test, and I think everyone's really happy that it worked out well, that we were able to get information pretty seamlessly and
To
efficiently.
know that classes were canceled.
Exactly.
That was what I wanted to hear.
And it was a nice thing to get that message, and we got emails also. It was just really fluid. Unfortunately, we're no longer getting all those emails from Randy Beaver apologizing that the Cougar alert system is not working.
Randy Beaver.
I kind of like
What a
Randy Beaver.
guy.
Yeah, I missed those emails. So Randy Beaver, if you're watching this, I missed that.
We love you, Randy.
We do love you, Randy Beaver. I think we have, Randy Beaver, everybody. We have a great show for you tonight. We're here at the College of Charleston. James Vancheri is on the double bass. Thank you, James. Addison Brown is on the mic.
What up?
Our guest tonight, he's a man of many, many talents. He's basically a celebrity here on campus. Clyde Moser is joining us later on. And then for a live musical performance, we have a guy, you may know him. He does all of his own music. He creates all of his own stuff. Fabrizio is joining us later on the show to talk about what he does and give us a live performance. So,
this isn't going so bad for the first show.
that's a tremendous confidence boost. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're doing great.
I think it's good. It's a lot to memorize, but it flows out.
Yeah.
It's
You know the trick? You just gotta let it roll off the tongue.
just let it roll off.
Yes.
That easy.
Mhm.
I feel like that's a great way to get taken off the air if you get a little too casual.
They let you do the rant.
That's true. And in the spirit of the rant, that brings us to our next segment here on the show, which is
Departmental superlatives.
yes. So the way this works, we've picked a couple of the more popular majors here at the college, and we took our time to narrow it down and work on this. So, Harrison, if you wouldn't mind, he has the final list of superlatives.
Woo.
Departmental superlatives. Upside down. Okay. Communication majors. Hashtag most likely to be mistaken for studying the technique of posting a tweet. Theater majors. Most likely to die in a Starbucks or Jimmy John's related overdose.
Most likely to cry at a party.
Does that happen?
Yes.
I feel
Drunk
like.
crying.
See, I'm new to the major, but
I mean,
I
I'm the
have not-
minor, but
you feel like
trust
that
me,
actually
I
happens?
know. Drama on stage, drama off stage.
So we'll add most likely to cry. All right. All right. Science majors. I guess that's like bio,
Chemistry.
geology,
Physics. Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Well, geology not so much.
Ouch.
It's one of the easy ones.
Okay. There's the sciences in general. Least likely to be seen around campus because they're always in lab, and they will never let you hear the end of it. I was there, and that's totally true. I have to say, there's some truth to that one. Hospitality and tourism. We didn't come up with one. That's actually a book. Enough said, yeah.
There's not that many of them.
English majors. Most likely to say, what the was I thinking? History majors. This goes for you, James, over on the double bass. Most likely to say to an English major, I feel you, bro.
Next, we have business majors. Most likely to carry a natural light around in a briefcase on campus.
Least likely to call it a natural light.
Very true.
Okay, my question is, what's the difference between a natural light and a natty light? Or a natty ice? Or is it this?
Natty Light is to Natty Ice, as Bud Light is to Budweiser.
Oh, so it's just like a
hardcore version of Natty Light, but hardcore is not the right adjective used to describe that type of beer.
What about, where does Bud Light Platinum come in then?
Don't even get me started. I don't know.
All right, so we'll just call it business majors, beer. We got that equated. All right. Kegs. Okay. Exercise science majors. Yeah. Somewhere in between those who don't do teach, and those who don't teach gym. Okay. And finally, historic preservation. Yes, that is a major here at the College of Charleston. It's actually, I'd say, a fairly popular one.
Yeah, I took a class freshman year. It was my
Yeah.
FYE.
There's some interesting stuff in there.
It's cool. You get to go on walking tours. And
Yeah, there's a lot of, you always see them walking around with the professors talking
Yeah,
about
it's awesome.
old at the
Old total core curriculum of the class.
It's in there. It says. historic preservation. The job market looks promising. Thank you very much, Hurricane Joaquin. That's it for departmental superlatives. I still can't say it. That's it for departmental superlatives this week. We'll be right back after this.
At the College of Charleston, we're a collection of visionaries, disruptors, rebels, dreamers. Whether it's in the sciences, the arts, education, business, or technology, we study greatness to unlock our own greatness. Because at the College of Charleston, we prepare leaders, not followers. We believe that originality is the best way to stand out. And you'll find that our way of thinking, like the opportunity here, is boundless.
Welcome back. My guest tonight is basically a celebrity here on the College of Charleston campus. He is president of the Charleston 40. He is the musical director of the Chucktown Trippintones. He's the coach of the Quidditch team. He's appeared in numerous main stage productions for the College of Charleston Theater Department, including Mad Gravity, Bread and Circuses, and most recently, Lovers and Players. We're very excited to have him. Welcome, Clyde Moser.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh,
Yeah, I've got all that written down, so I did it in the right order and everything.
I'm proud.
Thank you.
So proud.
So, how you doing?
I'm great. This weather sucks.
No, it was pretty nice.
I'm having the worst sinus congestion.
It's even affected your speech.
It's what you just did to me while I was speaking.
So, you do so much on campus. How do you how do you find time to do all that stuff?
Oh, I don't know. When you figure out, tell me.
I'm trying to figure it out right now, and it's just...
Spoiler alert, there's like 4 of me running around.
There is, yeah.
No, I found a way to surround myself with people who are really awesome, and then with that, my social life is what I do. So I'm like best friends with everyone in my groups, I guess.
So you do theater, obviously you do the Trippintones, you do Quidditch. Do you have a favorite thing that you just you look forward to doing?
No.
Out of all those?
No. Sleep.
I think everyone at college can relate to that feeling that sleep is a
I love
favorite
them all
thing.
equally. I look forward to on Mondays when I do Charleston 40 and we get to have our meetings, or Wednesdays when we have our rehearsals for Trippintones all the time. I just look forward to it because it's something that I have fun with.
And Charleston 40, that's actually people don't realize that's a really important job because when people come to see the college, prospective students or whatever, you're the first people they see.
I know. So no pressure, right?
There's a lot of pressure. You have to make it seem really nice so people keep wanting to come to this awesome school.
Yeah, it's terrifying. And the worst is when you have a really bad tour and not the people who are coming, when you yourself are just not maybe not in the mood, but not ready for it. Because there have been multiple times when I went to go give a tour and words did not happen. I was like, well,
maybe you didn't get enough sleep last night, or it's Monday morning and you have to give a tour. What about if it's raining? How do you sell the college when it's just absolutely people are wading through water knee deep? Because we're in Charleston and that happens. Anyone who's here knows that happens.
Yeah, you just swim.
You see people with their canoes or
yeah. Give the tour, it's fine. I gave a tour once when I first joined Charleston 40 in the rain, and I had a group of 65 people, and I was literally hurtling them underneath any covered space as possible. It was torrential. It was terrible, but it was one of the most fun times I've ever had in Charleston.
Where do you take 65 people? How do you even...
You have to get creative. Especially when you go to the library, you hold them underneath the center, the little porticos.
Yeah.
You just take them into the library, or, hey, fun fact, we're just going to hang out in the Science Center and look at some fossils for a while.
And you're lucky. You have a voice that carries through a crowd, so I imagine you wouldn't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
So, actually, as a theater major, I kind of want to know, you've done a lot of productions. You did, obviously, Mad Gravity.
Right.
Bread and Circuses was my favorite. It was phenomenal. It was brilliantly written. And, I know Addison, she started it over there, but you definitely, some people would say you stole the show.
Our actually wrote that.
Edward, he actually worked here at Cisternyard Via. He was such a talented writer.
He was in Mad Gravity with us, and then he moved to New York, but then we were a part of his play that he wrote.
So, besides those, have you done anything besides those three?
Well, I was in Spring Awakening. That was my first play here, which was awesome.
It was before my time.
And then I did a few center stage things. I'm actually right now working on a new musical. Some writers contacted our director that we had for Mad Gravity, and they were like, hey, we have this new musical, and Alan contacted me and was like, I think this would be great for college students, and it's called Gay Card. And he was like, it'd be really great for someone who was gay to direct it. And I was like, what's it?
That's over here, yeah.
Found me. And I think it's such a good musical. The music is beautiful. It's really relevant. I mean, because last Sunday,
yeah, exactly.
was National Coming Out Day, so it's going to be good.
So a little bit about the plot, if you can.
It's about this guy's name's Logan, and he comes to college, and he's like, I'm going to figure out what kind of gay I am, because gay people are awesome. And basically it's about him trying to find himself and his self-identity while he's trying to also find love, and he kind of isolates his best friend because of it, and who's still trying to figure out who she is, but she's secretly in love, and it's just a whole mess. But it's so much fun.
So is it a little bit of comedy, or is it?
It's definitely a comedy.
Okay, yeah. And I think that's especially for college students, it's something that's really easy to go and see and get involved in. When's that coming out?
Well, it should be coming out next semester. Right now we're workshopping it because it's a new work. Therefore, there's so many rewrites and musicals. Numbers still need to be written, so that's what we're doing.
Well, I think we're all very excited to see what that turns out to be. I'll be there in the theater.
You said last Sunday was coming out day?
Yeah.
Would you want to maybe talk about your coming out story?
I mean, I was basically out when I came out the womb, y'all. No, it was really funny because I didn't officially tell my parents until I was a junior in high school. But then they were like, we know. They were actually taking bets to figure out when I was going to tell them.
They had it going on the side, like one of the,
there's a really funny story. Back when I was like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, I don't remember. There was a cookout at my grandmother's house, and someone, I forgot which musical number, it was probably like Backstreet Boys or something, was on, because music videos just play in the background during the cookout or something, and I went up to my grandmother and I was like, I think Nick Carter's cute, and she was like, what are you saying? I think Nick Carter's cute. And I announced it to the entire cookout, so I guess officially
it was right then and there, and you have Nick Carter to thank for that, yeah.
He's here.
Not today, but maybe in the future. Well, that is awesome. And I think we're all looking forward to seeing that. I love when they bring fresh stuff into the college for the theater, and we have opportunities to see that kind of stuff. Yeah. But aside from theater, are you a film guy? Do you have any sort of interest in that?
Well, I was asked to participate in a film called Jay.
Ah, well, yes.
Yes.
Promoting.
You know a little bit about.
I do know a little bit about Jay. I don't want to promote my own show or my own thing in the show, but
go see his film.
Yeah, Clyde will actually. He so kindly agreed to play one of the lead roles, which is awesome.
Apparently a depiction of you. So.
It's you are playing my alter ego, really.
Yeah. That's
so, but yeah, that'll be a good time.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Well, do you guys think it's ready? Time to play a game?
I think we could play a game, right? Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Is there alcohol?
We're gonna do that in the green room, behind the. But for now, we're gonna play. I think one of our writers has a game that we're gonna play that has to do with film.
Hello, writer.
Yes. So.
It's Mark Hartzell. Great guy. Great writer.
What do we have here?
Great card holder.
Addison, do you know what we're doing here?
Yeah. So this.
Wait,
is
don't
a
look
game
it.
consisting of movies. Don't look it. What's gonna happen is every contestant is gonna look at the card, and there's gonna be a movie title on it, and they're gonna have first 5 seconds to describe that movie without saying the title of the movie or the actors in the movie. They're gonna do that in 5 seconds. Next round they're gonna do 3 seconds, and next round they're gonna do 1 second. Let's give this a try.
Can we say words that are in the title of the movie? Is there other titles on here? I'm guessing. Okay.
So
that's how you would know what movie.
That's what I guessed. Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this got harder.
This all of a sudden.
You cannot say words in the title of the movie.
Okay, so I guess I have one for you. I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
Is it gonna start off easy and then get harder?
Is it like
I have 5 seconds.
Are you're timing it off stage?
Is it like 1, 2,
awesome.
1, 2? Or
I think it's like 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna, and then I have just the second I turn it over, I have 5 seconds to describe it.
He has as long as you want.
He has as long as okay. All right, ready?
All right.
So, dinosaurs, Jeff Goldblum, jungle.
Jurassic Park.
What? Well,
yeah. You're supposed to say it during the 5 seconds.
But I thought you weren't
No. He has
actors.
He has as long as. Did I say?
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to say the actors. Sorry, did I just ruin the game?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No actors. No words in the title.
I was a little late on the buzzer. That was my bad. But you have to listen for that. Yeah, you are on his team, not on his.
Yeah.
team.
Okay. So Addy.
Don't guess. So he'll eventually like if he's casual, just be like, here, Addy, you do one for Clyde. But Clyde's by himself.
Okay.
So don't.
I jumped the gun on that one.
All
Sorry.
right. We thankfully we have one of our writers over here. Who's thank you, Mark. Okay. So that one was a dud.
Oh yeah, that was
We'll go. Clyde.
a point.
I think he gets a point by
Like
default.
when the
It's
little
okay.
club basketball team
Alright.
scores as an
In the end,
team.
if you do this
That's
with
me.
other guests, you'll see how you do versus them, and then as of now, Clyde will be the reigning champ no matter what.
Okay. Well. Okay. So then maybe it's your. I'll go.
As many as possible.
Okay.
Yes. Your turn.
Okay. Brave Little Toaster, Pixar. Disney movie. First Pixar movie ever.
Toy Story?
Yeah!
What did you say?
But I was gonna say Talking Toys, but then I was like, what kind of reminds me of Talking Toys? Oh, Talking Appliances.
Talking appliances. I don't know how it was just. All right. Well, I guess maybe because me and Mark are on the same wave. All right. Disney and Pixar. That was all right. Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll go now. Give another one.
All right, this one's 3 seconds.
3 seconds?
You can only describe it in 3 seconds.
I wonder what it's gonna be like to do the 1 second one.
This is crunch time.
Okay. Thank you for the pep talk.
Yep.
Just kidding. All right.
You
Ready?
got this.
It's a war movie. He's saving somebody.
No, Saving Private Ryan.
All right.
Saving.
I said saving. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Isn't this your show?
I didn't. To make this more challenging, I wasn't allowed to make the game. So, yeah, Saving Private Ryan, I guess. All right. Am I allowed to? I wouldn't be allowed to say Matt Damon in that one.
Nope, no actors.
Okay, no actors. That's tough then. War movie, Storming the Beach of
War movie,
Normandy.
They lost someone and had to find him.
Yeah, I get. Oh, you're right. That's a good point. See, Clyde should be hosting, and I should just be.
Boop. The old switch up.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
After
It's your
I
turn.
was with Clyde. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'll never let go. It's cold. It's a door.
Oh. What about Dina? Frozen. Let it go.
Frozen and Titanic are commonly missing as each other.
I'll never let go.
I'll never let it go, right? No. I knew you were doing Titanic also. I don't know how I botched that.
Common misconception.
I don't
Frozen
either.
and Titanic.
Wait, I wanna
interchangeable
know, I
movies.
said-
Is that actually what it's? Can I see what it said?
It said
Titanic was also
Oh.
a Disney musical. In case you guys didn't know.
Sorry, James Cameron, if you're watching. Okay, so okay, Addie, I accidentally looked at this one, so sorry.
I get to do it?
Yeah, can you pass this along? You can't see it.
Pass it. Wait, okay. Is this
I'm
the
gonna-
3 second? No, this is the 1.
This is the 1 second or the 3 second? We'll do
Still- I
3
guess
on this
still
one.
the 3 seconds.
All right, hold on.
Addison and I have a past of being able to
Communicate in facial expressions.
Yeah, we're able to do this. So I think this will be good. This will be a test for our
Alright.
friendship.
I only get 1. Wait, I get 3. 3 seconds to do this. All right.
Lion King.
There you go.
See, that was a creative way to do it. That was good.
I want to be creative.
All right. Well, I mean, that was good. That was an easy one, though. The Titanic.
I love these kind of games, so just so you know.
Maybe you want to do this. All right, give this one to Addison.
Okay.
Here we go.
Big Monkey climbs Empire State Building.
King Kong.
Done.
There it is. That's how it's done.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
His only instruction before the show was don't hit the desk because of the mic.
The poor sound guy.
Yeah, exactly. All right. All right. This is my last one.
This is
I'll
gonna
try
be a
not
real
to.
challenge
This
for
is
you,
1
Matt.
second, right?
You sure?
Is it from the time I look at it so I have a time to think?
Shall we put our first ring in?
All right.
Yeah, if you want me to tap in, just let me know.
I'm gonna
in,
yeah.
in the 0.5 second.
Do you know what it? Do you know what it is?
No.
I don't want to like.
You can do it together if you want.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy.
Okay.
You
All right.
got it.
If I. All right.
I mean, we only have 1 second. I'm not sure how much I could really help you out, but let's give it a go.
You ready?
I mean, yeah.
Wait, he's got the thing, the hockey mask. October 31st.
That's the funny thing. It was Halloween.
It's October 31st.
I thought you said 13.
Oh.
No, you did the hockey mask.
I did the
Friday
chainsaw, but that was a different.
Okay, first of all, that's Jason.
I don't know.
But
These
you
were
said
actually
30
these were
first.
good. These were that was
I
tough.
totally heard 13. Am I audio dyslexic? Is that what you
Maybe I don't know. I
Deaf? Is
don't.
that the word you're looking for?
All right, I
Alright.
think we have time for one more.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Are we both
1
guessing
second.
or are you guessing?
We'll both. Yeah, whoever.
All right.
Yeah.
Vote for me, Pedro.
Holy Dynamite.
That was a good guess, Pedro. We both got it.
I think I kind of just kidding. I was listening to what you were saying. I didn't actually know.
Oh, I really wish I would have went.
All right. Well,
Oh my God, I want. Let me touch. Sorry.
I think that's where we're gonna go after this, to be honest, because it's. No.
Oh.
All right. Well, that was. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you for being a good
no
sport.
problem.
I think I have to be honest. I think Clyde won that.
Oh, yeah.
I do. All right. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, is it over?
I think it's. Yeah. I'm sorry. We'll absolutely have you back in the future. Everyone, Clyde Moser. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Show. It is time now for this week's video workshop. Apparently, and for the life of me, I cannot figure out why, but apparently there's a trend growing on YouTube or on the internet or whatever where people try to jump over moving cars, like they run, and I can't figure out why they do it, but here, just check out this clip. He had a lot of time to think about. Like, did you see how much space he had to run up to think about where he has to plant his foot, and he missed the mark completely. Check out another one.
Dude.
Are you alright?
Dude.
What happened? Are you alright?
You alright? You alright? You alright, man? No one did anything to help him there. I mean, he's everything got bright. All you have to do is say, like, don't move towards the light, man. But no one took the time to say that. We got another one for you here. I don't think he got the memo. I don't think he read the instruction manual or watched. we have one more.
Oh my God, dude!
This one was actually impressive. I mean, not only was he on the bike to start, like he wasn't running, he had just stuck the landing, and I just can't help but think he's peaked, and it's just going to be all downhill from here. Hey man, that goat knows the feeling. I bet he stuck the landing though. That's all we have this week for the video workshop. Take it away, James.
Prepare for anything. Vitamin water. You're up.
Thank you very much. Welcome back. My musical guest tonight, he is a young artist here on campus. He makes all of his own music. It's totally unique to him. He's here to perform for us live and talk a little bit about what he does. Please welcome Fabrizio.
Hey,
welcome.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. So, electronic music.
Yes.
That's definitely new to me. But tell me a little bit about it, because I really don't know.
All right, yeah. So it's really like, if you could put under a genre, it would be electronic, chill music. So it's very like relaxing, kind of ambient.
But I listen to it when I study.
You could, yes.
But
when
also
you
when I
study.
turn up.
Oh, definitely. It depends on your version of turn up, but yeah.
I like turn up.
Yeah. And I use a lot of like acoustic instruments, so a lot of piano. Sometimes I try to get some guitarists or vocalists on there. And I actually just started doing vocals very recently on my tracks.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how much of it comes out of, because I think the preconception about electronic music is it comes out of a computer. How much of your stuff actually comes out of what you create electronically, like physically?
All of it comes out electronically.
Really? So then what do you mean when you talking about piano?
So the piano sounds are implemented in the software that I use.
Okay.
And I alter them to fit how I want. So it could be like very echoed, so it would sound like very ambient sounding, or it would just be the natural acoustic piano. So yeah.
Okay, and then how do you find inspiration for this kind of stuff?
That's a great question. I look a lot in the underground. Really, I look for a lot of producers that aren't known, a lot of artists that aren't really known, and I get these sounds from these people. So, and I also find a lot of inspiration, a lot of like acoustic artists as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so then how does it, I mean, what I know about it, or maybe what my preconception is like, how does it differ from house music, or what is house music in your opinion? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. House music is produced electronically as well. But
Okay.
It's more, dance. That's like dance music. It's upbeat.
Okay.
It's made for turning up.
For turning up, exactly. That's what Andy's gonna go do.
Yeah, that's really the big difference. I produce my music the same way, but it's just a different vibe.
That's so cool, and I think it definitely, it definitely has the power to get you pumped up, and you can do things obviously on the computer that you can't necessarily do with real instruments. You can almost
for sure.
stretch those limits and get a totally different sound. So
yeah, and I use a lot of soundscapes, and that's really where the difference. That's where that comes in. That's why I don't usually just do everything on piano, on a real physical piano, is because I use a lot of soundscapes, a lot of white noises, and that's where I get all those.
Well, we're really excited to hear you're actually going to perform for us live here.
I am.
So let's take it right over to that. We're so excited to hear what you have.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The rain comes crashing down on me, and I feel your skin. And oh, the clouds break over the sun, and all the darkness fades away inside of me. Although the light is hard to see, my love, you are my light. Crashing down on me, and I feel your skin. And oh, the clouds break over the sun, and all the darkness fades away inside of me. Although the light is hard to see, my love, you are my